Greetings, lovely souls, and a warm welcome to this sacred space. I am Rovina, and I'm truly honored to guide you through this transformative hypnotic experience today. Before we begin, I want to remind you to find a quiet and a comfortable space where you can fully immerse in this moment of self-discovery and relaxation. Whether you are sitting or lying down, let your body settle into a state of relaxation. I encourage you to pause any distractions or responsibilities for now. This is your time to nourish your mind, body, and soul. As we embark on this inner journey, remember to refrain from engaging in any activities that require your attention, such as driving or operating machinery. Allow yourself to surrender to the present moment. Let go of any tension, worries, or thoughts that may be clouding your mind. Feel the ground beneath you supporting your body and let your breath become your anchor to the present moment. Throughout this journey, you are in complete control. If at any point you feel uncomfortable or wish to end the session, gently open your eyes and return to your awareness. Thank you for joining me today, dear souls. May this experience bring you the peace and clarity you seek. Now let us begin. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and let the journey unfold. Begin by allowing your eyes to gently close, and just imagine those eyes becoming heavier and heavier. And as you rest here, I wonder if you've noticed yet how comfortable your legs are beginning to feel. As you notice the comfort beginning to develop, you may be surprised to notice a tingling sensation in the soles of the feet. A tingling sensation there in the soles of the feet. That's good. And as those feet tingle, they begin to feel warm and heavy, and very relaxed. Very relaxed and warm and heavy. Heavy, comfortable, warm and relaxed. And that heavy feeling is spreading all the way up your body. That heavy, comfortable feeling spreading all the way up, over the knees, the thighs, the stomach, the chest, the shoulders, and the neck, and the face. And as the heaviness spreads up to the face, so you begin to notice your facial muscles relaxing and flattening out, and your head getting heavy and comfortable. Your eyes closing nicely, relaxing, releasing any tension, feeling heavy and comfortable and so relaxed. Good. Just allow your eyes to remain comfortably closed whilst you continue to listen to the sound of my voice. And although you're aware vaguely of other sounds and movements outside this room, you're totally and completely focused on my voice. Completely and totally focused on my voice. And as you listen to the sound of my voice, after a little while, you may notice my voice drifting into the background at times. But you will eventually bring your total attention back to my voice and my words. So relax, and I'm going to ask you to think of certain things. And as you think of these things, you will find that you become more and more relaxed, more and more detached, more and more comfortable until you can't be bothered to think anymore. And when this happens, those thoughts will melt away, and my voice will remain in your subconscious mind. So relax and let go. And I want you to think of the numbers from 10 to 1, and we're going to count down in your mind in fraction form, starting with 10, and then going down to 9.5, and 9, and then 8.5, and you will keep counting those numbers down from 10 until all those numbers melt away, disappear, dissolve, and your mind is ready and open to my suggestions. And I wonder if you can actually see those numbers in your mind, as though you're a child, back into your old classroom, and your teacher is writing them on the board. First the number 10, then a number 9, and at the side of it a number 1 on top, a line in the middle, and a number 2 below for 9.5, and then the number 9, and so on. And what I'd like you to do is to give each of these numbers a different color. First the number 10, the 1 and the 0. For example, the 1 may be blue and the 0 may be yellow, or perhaps red. Imagine your teacher has a tray full of different color chalks. When you see the number 9.5, perhaps the 9 can be a yellow, the 1 can be green, the line may be white, and the 2 may be orange. But I want you to use your own combination of colors. But each set should be different, never the same color in one fraction in the same order. And you can be really curious about all the different combinations of colors and numbers as you count slowly down from 10. So begin now, starting with 10. Choose a color for the 1 and another for 0. Then go down to 9.5. What color is 9 and the 1, the line, and the 2 beneath? If you find yourself losing track of the colors and the numbers, that's fine. That's okay. Just start again at the number 10 and begin saying those numbers once more in your mind, allowing each one to take you deeper and deeper into gentle hypnotic rest. Remember the colors. You're becoming more and more deeply relaxed, more and more comfortable. And when your subconscious mind is ready to take over, you can just let go of those numbers and colors and let yourself drift into the deepest level of hypnosis. And it's possible for you to go at this time. You're drifting down into a very deep and comfortable relaxation, and your subconscious mind is now open and receptive to suggestions you're about to hear. I know that you have felt uncomfortable with your weight for a while now, and you have decided the time has come to do something about it. Perhaps you can remember when you were happy with your weight and shape and felt they were just right for your height. But with the passing of time, the weight gradually piled on. And so, you have made the decision that you really want your body to look that way again. If you've never actually been your ideal weight and shape, that really doesn't matter, because I'm sure that your creative subconscious mind can imagine how you're going to feel when you have lost the excess weight you've been carrying around for so long. Imagine how you will feel to be able to move easily and freely without the burden of carrying around the layers of fat that make walking and climbing stairs such an effort. And imagine how wonderful it is going to be to wear those lovely clothes that you admire in the shops, online, or on others. Imagine too how much easier it will be for you when you have abundant energy and no longer compare yourself unfavorably to others. You have endured so much in the last few months or years. Perhaps you dreaded stepping onto those scales and seeing those numbers gradually creep up, knowing that sooner or later you'd have to take control and do something about it. You put off the inevitable because it was never the right time for you and there was always tomorrow. You now realize that tomorrow never actually comes, because every day brings a new tomorrow. So you have decided that it is the right time right now, because you really do want to revert to that slimmer and healthier you. Having made that decision, you feel so much more positive about the prospect of losing weight. And this is because you have decided to be realistic about your goals. You are going to lose that excess weight, not immediately, not in a week or two, but over the next few months, or if you have a lot of weight to lose, perhaps even over the next year as the weight gradually drops off. And because the weight are gradually falling off you, you're going to find losing that weight is so much easier and much more fun than you ever thought possible. From now on, you stop thinking about losing weight and instead, you decide to focus on gaining a healthier, slimmer body, a body you can be proud of. And as you drift deeper and deeper into this comfortable and relaxing state of hypnosis, you can be surprised to find that your way of thinking about food changes, and so does your lifestyle. You realize that in order to achieve your goal, you need to burn off more calories than you take in. Your thoughts about food are beginning to change, and you find that regardless of what or how much you used to eat or drink in the past, you no longer need or want anywhere near as much. If you've ever snacked in between meals, then you no longer feel that you need to do that. Your appetite is decreasing, and you no longer think of food in the way that you used to. When you do eat, you do so to live. That's right. You no longer live to eat. You eat to live. Food is not so important to you. It is just a necessary and sometimes inconvenient distraction from whatever else is going on around you. Eating is simply something you do in order to survive. You now find that you have no desire for sweet, fatty, or otherwise unhealthy food or drink, and instead, you concentrate on filling your body with the healthy nutrients that it needs. You find that there is always something better to do than to eat, and you're eating less and less each and every day, simply because food no longer plays an important role in your life. Between meals, your mind is often focused elsewhere. It may be focused on your pastimes, your relationships, your zest for living, or whatever else is important for you as the wonderful, creative human being that you are. From this moment on, you begin to enjoy using your body to its maximum potential. If you are someone who previously enjoyed driving your car or even being driven from place to place, you now find that you prefer to walk whenever possible. You make a determined effort to walk whenever you can, whether it is up and down stairs, to the shops, into town, or to visit friends. It really doesn't matter. The fact is that walking is becoming very important to you. You find that you can not only double, but treble your walking distance. Even when time is of the essence, if you can, then you so much prefer to walk. Walking reminds you that you're on the right path to achieving your goal. It reminds you that you are well on your way to your ideal weight, shape, and size. And this makes you feel good. It makes you feel wonderful. Not only is walking a way to accelerate reaching your goal weight, it also makes you feel good by releasing those natural endorphins in your brain. During your walks, your mind finds so many different things to concentrate on. For instance, any problems that you may have been experiencing during your everyday life are more easily resolved on an unconscious level by your wonderful, creative subconscious mind, because you're taking in more oxygen, and this oxygen feeds your brain and clears your head, helping you think more clearly. And you walk as much as is possible for you, depending of course on your personal circumstances and your daily lifestyle. And because you are walking more, you find you have more energy during your normal everyday activities. No more sitting around doing nothing at all. That's not for you. And even as you begin moving around more and more, you are aware that this is the way that it is meant to be. Walking feels so natural to you. As a healthy human being with legs and arms, you're meant to exercise and utilize your body and to burn off any excess fat, rather than sitting around all day like someone whose life and muscles have wasted away. The benefit for you of this daily exercise routine is that you not only have more energy and more vitality, but you also become slimmer and healthier and fitter and feel much more motivated to achieve your goal. And the wonderful thing about all this is that it's so easy for you. It's easy and natural because this is the way that you are meant to be. So, imagine yourself now at the weight and the size that you've set your mind on. See yourself slimmer, healthier, fitter, and so much more confident, knowing that you look and feel so good. Notice what you're wearing and how the stylish clothes look so good on your wonderful, slim, and healthy body. How do you feel? Imagine meeting up with people who haven't seen you for a while and hearing the congratulations and praise they're giving you for looking so good. You smile and thank those people. However, their congratulations and praise are nowhere near as important to you as how you feel about yourself. Right now, here in your wonderful creative imagination, you are slim, you are healthy, you are your ideal weight and shape for your height, and you look fantastic. You look good, you feel good, and you are good. This is your ideal self. So take this image of your ideal self and place it up there in the top right hand corner of your mind and leave it here to remind you over and over again how good you will feel when you've achieved your goal weight. You may find that there are odd days when you just don't feel like walking, and if that happens, that's fine. If your body is physically fit and healthy, then you will find that by the following day, your determination and motivation will have doubled because you really want to catch up. After all, you really can't wait to lose that excess weight. If your body isn't completely physically fit and healthy on those days when walking doesn't appeal, that's not such a problem. For your pace yourself and take time to rest and recuperate. You listen to your body and you are in touch with your body's potential. Knowing what it is capable of is important to you. You push yourself only as far as you know you can safely go, realizing perhaps that a little further will come with time. And it will, and it does. Your subconscious mind will let you know when it's time to stop. And yes, there is a time to stop, just as there is a time to go. And you're on the go so much more as you move closer toward your healthier, slimmer self. And every day, you're moving closer and closer to your ideal weight, shape, and size, and you're feeling absolutely wonderful. You are amazed at your increased energy levels as you use your body in the way that nature intended you to. During your periods of rest, your subconscious mind constantly reminds you of your goal by presenting an image of yourself at your ideal weight and shape, looking and feeling fabulous. And you find that every day you're more determined and motivated to achieve your goal. Project your mind into the future, let's say a few months from now, when you are already noticing a difference in your size. Notice how some of your clothes are now hanging off your body and you are having to buy smaller sizes. When you see a reflection of yourself in the mirror or shop window, you often need to look twice to make sure it's you. Notice how your movements are easier and you're able to get around much quicker than you used to. And also, to your surprise, running no longer tires you. Imagine yourself on the scales. Perhaps you have a doctor's appointment and they need to weigh you and say how surprised you are when your weight is announced. And you realize that some of those weights have already disappeared. When you realize that you are well on your way to achieving your goal weight, you experience a warm inner glow inside, and this glow makes you feel good. During this projection exercise, see yourself picking up a newspaper or looking at the calendar and seeing what the date is. Your subconscious mind sets this date as your first milestone towards achieving your slimmer, healthier body and your happier state of mind. And every day, you're moving closer and closer to your ideal size, because you realize the importance of using your body in the way that nature intends you to. You're eating smaller portions of healthy food, and exercise is a part of your normal everyday routine. And these suggestions are firmly embedded in your subconscious mind, and they grow stronger and stronger day by day. They grow stronger by the day, stronger by the hour, stronger by the minute. In a moment, when you're ready, I'm going to count the numbers from 1 to 5. And at the count of 5, you will be wide awake, feeling already wonderfully invigorated, and ready to allow these suggestions to work for you. 1, 2, 3, coming slowly back. 4, eyelids beginning to flutter. And 5, eyes open wide awake, mind and body returning to normality.